and I could see that it was a black lenticular form, a silhouette with these blinking lights all over the surface. And it was at least twice the size of a 747, like two Boeing 747 airliners nose to tail. And it's between me and Indianapolis, so I rolled around, tried to get on its tail, and behind it, and it turned about 30-degree angles to the north and headed straight for Chicago, and then went over the horizon like that, and disappeared. There's no airplane can go that fast.
And over the entrance to Pearl Harbor area, it's the entrance there was either 9. I said 9 discs originally, so I'm going to keep it that way. It was 9 discs, white, perfectly white, and they were doing all kinds of different formations: a V, opposite L, reversed L, different types. We watched them for about 15 minutes. So then finally, they're off. It's gone.
In 1952, orders were issued to military pilots in the United States: shoot them down, flying saucers, if they don't land when instructed to do so. They have the newspaper articles proving that. Matter of fact, the head of the American Rocket Society wrote a letter to President Truman saying he didn't think that was a good idea. Not a good way to welcome anybody coming here.
The American jet fighter pilot Milton Torres, stationed at the Manson RAF base in Britain, was on May 20th, 1957, ordered to go after and shoot down a large UFO spotted on radar hovering over Ipswich. This enormous object, the size of an aircraft carrier, disappeared into the sky at the very instant he was to launch his rockets.
I was thinking that if I fired this thing that he may vaporize me. I didn't know what it was, but I knew it was not of this earth. It was not a man-made object. This was something that was... They could stop. They could absolutely stand still, and they could go Mach 10 or more at any time. And a human being would be splashed up against the sidewall from the forces of just the momentum forces. That would destroy you. So it was nothing that we humans know anything about.
But many pilots in military planes who were ordered to go after and shoot down discs, they either disappeared or their planes crashed. This is another underbelly of this whole phenomenon. And before he died, Len Stringfield, who was the very first on the planet who had the courage to start publicly reporting that not only were there beautiful lights in the sky that moved in erratic patterns, but they were clearly involved with crash retrieval stories that were coming to him from military people who would not go on the record, that we were retrieving bodies, we were retrieving technology. And Len Stringfield said, "Linda, I know firsthand that our government had a standing policy to take these discs down out of the sky until we had lost so many pilots that order was rescinded around 1953 to 54.